lawful wedded husband.
To be my...
Barbara not Barbara Jean's heart. With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you. I myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in heat.
I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Child, this episode of General Hospital is messy, and now y'all like, well, you didn't give us the other episodes. I'm gonna just tell y'all now, it wasn't really hitting on nothing. Nina and them celebrating the fact that she got off of, from the accident, because she didn't actually push Christina out the window. It was an accident. Christina's still being bitchy to Molly about it. Molly and Alexis are roommates. Rick and Ava are celebrating, and it comes down to the fact that when it's time to pay for the bill, oh, girl, they ain't got no money. What? They ain't got no money. They ain't got no money to pay the bill. So she had to call Lucas. But her check bounced to Rick, and it's just like, girl, don't you know that Rick only cares about money? If you ain't got money, then what we talking about? That's what Rick cares about, other than trying to gain Sonny's approval and trying to take Sonny down. Rick very much is about the money. Give me my money. Okay, I want my money. What else are we talking about? Also, everybody's still looking for Valentine. Lulu and Maxie have talked, and they've had their conversations, as well as Lulu and Carly, and everybody's just catching Lulu up on everything. Lulu then broke into Windermere because she's like, listen, Valentine and Charlotte lived here. There's got to be some clues. I'm not about to give up on my child. I'm going to get my daughter. I don't know what y'all talk about, but I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to get my kid. That's what I'm doing. So everybody is going through these different things, and it's time for... Oh, also Dex got stabbed. Who stabbed Dex? We all know it was Cyrus who stabbed Dex. Also, Dex might be dead. Who killed Dex, or who almost killed Dex? We all know it's Cyrus. Him and that damn Digitalis. And we all know Cyrus is trying to, cover up loose ends. Why? Because Dex remembers seeing Cyrus on the floor that Lulu was on. But Cyrus made the mistake of saying, I guarantee you and I promise you, I wasn't on that floor to see Lulu. That's not who I was seeing. And we all know that, once again, Cyrus killed Sam with the Digitalis. What we're talking about. So all this is a mess. We all know that Elizabeth is getting blamed for what Cyrus is doing, which is crazy. You claim to love family. You claim to really love your sister and your niece. And you really go up for family. And you have this unhealthy obsession with family. But are you willing to destroy family members in order to help and feed your unhealthy obsession with these two women? He crazy. One more time for the people in the back. He crazy. Child, Jason and Anna done kidnapped Martin, because it's like, you know where Valentine is hiding. I don't know where Valentine is hiding. You know something. So everybody looking for Valentine. Everybody looking for Charlotte. Brennan is going by way of Charlotte's a teenager. Teenagers don't go without social media, so we'll go at it on that front. Anna, Spinelli, Jason are going in on the... We know Valentine from this way. Martin knows Valentine from this way. So we're going to go at it on this front. Also, Drew is giving a CEO position to Michael. He tells Nina this, and Nina's like, what the hell are you doing? And it's like, F what Curtis got going on. We don't give a damn about Curtis. We don't. And she like, Curtis is your friend. Curtis is my friend. And he was like, listen, I'm going to need you to tell him. So, boom. It's already issues and muckery afoot. And then Willow was like, I want to tell... I don't know if I could do this, because she plans on telling Michael after the holidays that she slept with Drew. And Michael's whole thing was he was going to reveal this video to her, and that he knew after the holidays for them to have one last Christmas as a family. Everybody down to the Quarterman Christmas party getting on Tracy's nerves, because they don't want to do nothing else but watch the football game for, Trina's new love interest, Kai. Ain't nobody ever been interested in PCU in a football team until now. And it's because we need to make sure everybody likes Kai and supports him. So they all down to the party watching watching a football game. Tracy is like, if we're going to watch and if I allow y'all to watch it, it's going to be on mute. Now, here's the problem. Everybody peeping to something crazy going on around here. What you talking about? So, Carly is asking Olivia, what's going on between Willow and Michael? Like, something is crazy happened. Olivia knows that Willow and Drew kissed and that Michael knows, but she ain't gonna say nothing. Nina is trying to do her best to be a Quartermain adjacent, but she's not a Quartermain, and she need to let that go. And she keep telling Drew to stay away from Willow, but it's not gonna happen. So we all just looking around like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And Tracy, like, not even before we get to Tracy, Drew, even though he's told to stay away from Willow, continues talking to Willow under the guise of, my daughter just lost her mother. She loves Willow. Willow is her friend. And I'm just talking to her about, maybe her spending some time with, Scout. And it's just like, but that's not her mom. You know what? I'm going to leave it alone. So at some point in time, Tracy gets pissed at everybody not, like, getting into the festivities, not doing nothing else but watching this game. Everybody's like, listen, if we do this, then this happens, and we gonna make it to the playoffs and championships. So she snatched that remote up, she started fiddling with the remote, and boom, sex tape put out there. Oh my God. So it's messy, because Trina is like, I never thought Drew would ever be, would be this guy to do something like that. And oh my God, Jocelyn was like, yeah, I couldn't believe, like, Willow and Drew would do that to my brother. And Jill was like, wait till Uncle Sonny find out about this. Drew is dead. Carly is pissed. Nina is surprised. Michael is not. So Willow go over there trying to gaslight Michael, talking about everybody else is surprised about this, but you weren't. You're the one who took that video and put it out there, aren't you? And Carly starts going in on her, and it's like, why is Carly going in on her? Because she's like, I'm not about to allow you to gaslight my son for something and try to manipulate him for something that you did. And Michael was like, you're right, I did take the video. It is not what you think, and it was completely accidental. I took the video. Well, the video ended up getting took because we hired a new nanny, and I put a new nanny cam up, and I just wanted to keep an eye on her. I eventually got a notification that there was activity in the nursery, and it was you two. And she was like, well, that happened on the night Sam died, so you've been sitting on this for weeks. Tell me why. And he was like, because I wanted to have one last Christmas with us as a family. And Carly continues to go in on her, and it's just like, at the end of the day, Carly is going to end up going in on, Michael when she finds out about him and Sasha and his baby. But right now she's going in on Willow because, like, she loved Willow. She treated Willow like a daughter. Like, I know everybody's like, oh my God, Carly's always in the business. Carly's always doing this. Carly's always doing that. But Carly truly loved Willow. She treated Willow like a daughter. She was going up for Willow. She did everything she possibly could to make sure Willow was protected when it came down to the DNA and everything about who Willow's mama was. She asked Willow, did she want to know? And Willow told her no. And even though old girl Nina was pissed off at Carly for keeping that a secret, Willow was like, no, I told her I didn't want to know. So she's, not only is she pissed off about her son getting cheated on, she's also pissed off about the fact that I really took her in. I loved her. I cared about her. I was there for her. I did everything I could to make her feel like she was family. It was never a moment where I did not go up for her, only for it to be this situation. That's messed up. It truly is. And then Carly starts going in on Drew. She was like, you slept with your nephew's wife. You finally found somebody who would put you first, only if it meant destroying her own family. She goes in on him, and eventually she leaves up out of there, and she, goes upstairs to get her stuff. Now, Drew is trying to tell the people, this is between me and Willow. This ain't between nobody else. And Ned and Tracy. And I was like, I agree with Ned and Tracy. First of all, Ned and Tracy, as soon as they saw the video, they cracked up laughing because they didn't need to do nothing else to get him up out the house. Ned and Tracy was like, see, this used to be between the two of y'all, and it would have stayed between the two of y'all had y'all did it anywhere else. But y'all did it in this house, and y'all did it in the nursery. So it's between all of us. Okay? It's between all of us. Now, they said they was going to leak the video, and it's time for him to go ahead and move to DC. But Michael was like, I'm not leaking that video because unlike you, I actually care about what's going to happen to the kids and what's going to happen to Willow and all these different things. So I'm not going to leak that video. But Michael definitely is about to get something up out of this. And I don't know, since Chad is leaving the role of Michael, I don't know if we're getting a new Michael or if he's going to be off screen. Like, what exactly is going to happen? So everybody's arguing about this situation. Sasha is like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. But in her back of her mind, she realizes she is pregnant by Michael. And Chase is Chase, Brooklyn, and Sasha in the kitchen. And Chase is like wondering, well, is this our fault for pushing them together all those years ago when they needed to be together in order to keep custody of Wiley? So they pretended to cheat on each other so Michael and Willow could get married. And Sasha was like, no, because they wouldn't have stayed together all of these years. And my question is, even after all the conversations that were had about what happened between Drew and Willow, how will Willow feel when she finds out not only was Nina sleeping with Drew and starting this relationship with Drew, but also the only reason why Drew got as close to Willow as he did in order for them to, you know, start having feelings for each other is because Nina pushed for it. Now that's going to be crazy. On top of that, Tracy was like, how you feel about finding out that your daughter slept with the same man that you've been getting close to? How does that feel? Now, Drew is living up to all the Quartermaine bad qualities, you know, infidelity and all that stuff. And Tracy was like, even with all my brother's sordid affairs and his bad taste in women, he would never do this. And I was like, you know what? Alan might sleep with the son's girlfriend's mama. He might sleep with a friend's wife. But he would never sleep with his nephew's wife. That's as low as you can go. That I don't know how low can you go? You can't go no lower than that. And they told him, will Monica find this out? Oh, you up out of here. Because their whole plan was to tell Monica something. No, it wasn't even to tell Monica. Their plan was to use Jason and Michael not really fooling with Drew. And Monica's undying love for Jason and Michael to get Drew about the house. But now that they have this, they really gonna try to get him about the house. So it's just like, oh my God, this is a mess. So Nina and Willow make it down to the gatehouse, and Willow was like, I can't do this. And Nina was like, you need to go get the kids. Y'all gonna spend some time at my house. And she was like, I'm not going to do that. Michael would never take the kids away from me, and I'm not about to take his kids away from him. And she was like, if you ever want a chance of custody, you'll leave right now with me. And I was like, you're giving her bad advice. Because if she take off with them kids and try to keep them kids away, you are helping him get custody of them children. But yeah, she is like, if you ever want, you know, a possibility of custody, you'll come with me. You'll get the kids and y'all come with me now, because he's a Corinthos, he's a Spencer, and he's a Quartermaine. All of those people are going to side with him, and he's the richest man in the state. Like, you got to come on, and it's just like, ooh, you're giving very bad advice. You're giving terrible advice. You don't know. I'm going to just say this now. Nina doesn't know anything about being a mother, she does not know anything about custody suits. She does not know what this looks like. She does not know what really goes into it. And the fact that Willow is trying to run off with the kids to go to your house after this entire situation has happened without telling their father where they're going, this is not going to look good in the eyes of the court if they have to take it there. So if they coming down the stairs with the kids and everything, oh, hello, how you doing? Guess who at the door? Is Carly. And she was like, now where would y'all be off to in such a hurry? Because they didn't woke the kids up out they sleep and everything. Where are y'all going in such a hurry? Y'all wouldn't be trying to take Michael's children away from him, would you? I was like, Carly, that's exactly what they was doing. Now, meantime, in between time, Jocelyn went down to the hospital to see Dex. And you know, it's a possibility that Dex is almost up out of here. Gio gave Trina his all-access pass after he performed the national anthem at the football game to the stadium, because she going to see, you know, Kai, and her and Kai are talking and they're flirting, and I was like, oh, okay. we're getting reminiscence of, the older times of General Hospital when the girls would go and see their men and they would do what they need to do to go get their man, and they're talking and they're flirting, they having a good old time. And I was like, they look so cute together. I'm like, I'm liking this. And shout out to Gio for giving up that, that all access pass. Shout out to him for doing that. But child, this episode and these past episodes have been messy leading into this whole entire situation. Dex almost stepped out of here. Kai and, Trina are on their way to being a great couple. Curtis ain't gonna be CEO no more. Willow, listen to Nina trying to take off with them kids might cost you custody of them kids in the end. What the hell gonna happen to Michael? We don't know. Cyrus is around here killing people. Elizabeth is about to lose her job. Now everybody know that Drew just slept with Willow, but they don't know he slept with Nina. So this is also 10 times messier. Wait till everybody finds this out. Wait till Maxie finds this out. Oh, I can't wait. Everybody's still looking for little baby Charlotte and Valentine, and it's pissing, Lulu off that she ain't got her kids, and all her kids together. Also Lulu and Dante talked about him and Sam. So all these things are happening, but we'll be with more thorough recap reviews next week. Child, this was messy. Okay, I'll see y'all later. This was it for them soaps. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope to see y'all for game night on Sunday, which is Black Christmas music trivia, and then I also hope to see y'all for Married to Medicine on Monday. But with that being said, I'll see y'all later for the next one. Bye.